Hey guys, welcome to the Swim Gym Analyzer. My name is Johan Kenkhuis. I'm a two-time Olympic swimmer and I'm also the founder of swimgym.com. And with this video, we're going to give you an idea of what the Swim Gym Analyzer really is. So you're in the Swim Gym studio at the moment. We have a big screen, and if you upload your videos to us, we will put you on the big screen and we will give you feedback on your swimming technique from different angles. So we have a look above water and also underwater, and we will provide you with a technical plan full with tutorials and exercises to improve your technique. Alright, so here we go. I brought today Carlijn with us. Carlijn is a member of swimgym.com and she sent in her videos, and the first video we're going to see is above water, and we're going to dive in deep with her. And Carlijn is a novice / intermediate swimmer. She learned to swim freestyle about 6 months ago, and we're just going to have a look on her swim underwater. It is a nice, easy, smooth stroke. As you can see, it lacks some efficiency, and the body positioning with Carlijn can improve, although the basic is quite good already. And I'm going to go back in slow motion and have a closer look step by step. So the first thing I notice is that her push-off the wall is in a good, nice streamline. And that's what we always want in swimming. Always put your hands on top of each other, put your head in between your upper arms right before you push off, because the push-off is where you are the fastest and you want to bring that speed into your stroke. And so this is really good. This is excellent. Body positioning is great. The feet can be together a little bit more, but she looks straight down towards the bottom of the pool and really uses all of her push-off speed before starting to swim. So this is it up close and in slow motion. So the first thing I notice is what Carlijn can improve is her body position. As you can see, her head is quite high, but her feet and especially her knees are pretty low. And that is because her bend of the knee when she's kicking in a flutter kick is too big. This is a lot of resistance. The knee is very deep, so that causes drag, and the drag slows you down. So my advice would be to really stretch your legs as much as possible without locking the knee, and try to always find the surface of the water with the heel of your foot and try to break it. So as you can see, the feet stay under the water at all times, but you want to keep them high up to the surface. So we have a few drills for that, technical drills, exercises. One is the streamlined flutter kick, which is a good exercise to stay very high and leveled in the water while kicking. So the second thing we always look at is the breathing pattern underwater. As you can see, Carlijn is breathing out very fluently, and that is what we want. We never want to hold our breath. Oops, sorry for that. We never want to hold our breath in the water. That will stress the lungs and really raises your heartbeat. You always want to release air underwater before taking the next breath in. So that's going really good. I see bubbles coming out, and that's exactly what we want. So what is really quite good for especially intermediate level swimmer is her catch with the right arm. The first move she makes is she bends her wrist and points her fingertips down. So you create a good surface where you can pull and push the water with to the back. So here's a nice tension. The elbow is a little bit inward, and you want to keep the elbow high and up as much as possible. But with the right arm, that's not too bad. So here, with the left arm, you can really see that when she breathes, and remember your head is about 6-7 kilos heavy, so when it turns out of the water, it really presses, the gravity is really pushing you down in the water. So you want to keep that front hand while you're breathing in front of you for as long as possible for support on the water. And as you can see, she's still breathing, but the hand is dropping, and is not catching the water, it's just pushing down. And if you push your hand down, then you will become almost vertical in the water, or almost vertical. You want to stay streamlined and keep that hand in front of you as long as possible. Because right here, halfway to pull through, she actually starts the real pulling. And you want to start pulling the moment your fingertips are pointed down. So for Carlijn, an exercise would be to get her timing right, especially when you breathe, to keep the front hand stretch in front of you until your face is almost back in the water, and then pull through so you have time to catch. So this is nice. This is a good pull through. But this one really drops. So there you have plenty of tutorials and even a course, an efficiency course on swimgym.com that can help you with improving the timing of your stroke to keep a high and efficient body position in the water. Yeah. So to summarize it, the kick should be a little bit higher. Yeah? The leg should be a little bit more stretched, and especially when Carlijn is breathing, you want to keep the front hand in front of you. Alright, so let's see it in full speed. So the drop. Another thing is, and you can only see that on full speed, so I'm going back a little bit, is you always want to accelerate towards the back of the pull through. So you start slowly by bending, positioning the forearm, and then throughout you want to accelerate towards the back, so you always have good pressure on your hands from the water. And that's what we always advise, to do some dry land, some push-ups, some dips to become a stronger swimmer underwater. Yeah? Alright, let's go to the next video. This is above water, and see what happens there. So it looks actually quite different. So above water you see a nice good body position, the feet come up a little bit, but that's different. That's why we always advise to send us one video from below the surface, underwater, and one from above the water. So as you can see, the breathing I really like from Carlijn, her head position in the breathing. So when she breathes to the side, her head stays pretty much in the water, and she really looks down to the side. What we always teach our swimmers is to keep one glass of your goggles inside the water and one out, so to create a really good split view. Carlijn is almost there. She doesn't lift her head out of the water, so that's really good. Let's go back in slow motion. There's a difference between her arm recovery, and the arm recovery is when you bring your arm back in front of to the front of your stroke. So with her right arm, her elbow is leading the way. It's going up, 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 which is good. It's exactly what we want. Your hand is lower and feels quite relaxed. It follows the elbow, and then the hand takes over halfway the recovery, and then a nice clean hand entry without a splash. So a splash is, again, creates drag. You don't want that, so you really want to cut in clean. So with the right arm, it's going really well. She stretches out just below the surface, but look at her left arm. The elbow stays quite low, and almost when you start the recovery, when Carlijn is starting the recovery, her hand wants to take over. Right here, her hand wants to take over. And then you don't have that high elbow recovery anymore. In a high elbow recovery, it's very important to keep a good balance in your stroke, and also to be able to relax during the recovery, because that is the only moment in the stroke where you can relax just a little bit. So it's important to keep that elbow up. So we have a few drills for that. One example is the shoulder tap or the shark fin drill. Those do amazingly well to improve your arm recovery, to achieve that more balanced stroke. So the difference is here the elbow is nice and up, and here it stays relatively flat. Yeah. Her hand entry comes a little bit from the side, so there's a bit of a splash, but nothing to really worry about. The main thing Carlijn needs to improve is her underwater work, especially during the pull through, trying to catch that water and really accelerate towards the back with a strong push out. That will really bring her some more speed, more efficiency in her stroke. And from there she can build strength as an intermediate swimmer. And strength will also help you improve your technique, because swimming is technical, yes, but it's also quite physical. So they need to go hand in hand. Luckily we have our swim of the day, which are our workout sessions where you combine both. You always start out with the drill, start out with your technique, and then the second part of the workout is more of a conditioning set. So that's really goes hand in hand. It's not just technical swimming, you really have to work for it as well. So what we will provide Carlijn with some feedback with this video. She's going to see it. We will provide her with all the relevant technical exercises, the tutorials that we have on swimgym.com, and then we also give her a plan to work on step by step how she can improve her stroke underwater, above the water, her body positioning, and from there you can start training yourself. And after a couple of months, just send us another few videos and see if there is any progress made, and we can help you from a distance wherever you are in the world. So this is a very short example of a Swim Gym Analyzer. You submit your videos, we will provide you with coach feedback on your swimming technique based on the questions that you send us. We also provide you with an exercise plan full of tutorials and videos so you can train yourself and improve your technique wherever you are in the world. Go to swimgym.com, purchase a Swim Gym Analyzer, submit your videos, and we are right here for you to improve your swimming. Thank you.